What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome back to Mythic Heroes. I hear you chattering already. FG, you still playing this game? I am still playing. I haven't missed literally a day login. I mean, at the very least, I'll log in and get my little idle rewards because this is an idle game, right? And this is the type of game that I really enjoy to have on my phone because I can log in the morning, I can knock out all my challenges, sweep through them, collect some cool characters, and keep it moving. So for the foreseeable future, I'm probably gonna just stick with Mythic Heroes. I don't, really plan on making any real content with the game because it's really, like I said, it's an idle game, right? There's not really much to it. But yeah, as far as like a game to have on your phone, I highly recommend Mythic Heroes, especially if you kind of miss the AFK Arena boats or maybe you're kind of burnt out on AFK Arena. I think Mythic Heroes is like right up there. Like that's some good company to be in. Like Mythic Heroes is like literally right up there. And so far, IGG has done a good job supporting the game. Here's my most powerful character right now. Here's my Zeus, Mythic Zeus, enhanced level 9. Look at Zeus go! One thing that you don't need to look at though, don't look at Zeus's foot. Don't look at his footsie. I don't know what's going on with his foot. Come on, IGG, get it together. But check this out. I got him up to Mythic and see, look at the animation of his little weapon. Dude, they got different little animation weapon sprite thingies going on when you get Mythic level. Pretty cool. I'll keep that on. But I've been running a really basic team. Let's go ahead and jump in and do some Pantheon because I do owe you guys that. We did do a Thanksgiving event. It was very straightforward. It was just a bunch of bonuses and check-ins. I'm gonna try to I'm pretty close. I have 336 of these little Thanksgiving tokens. So I'm gonna try to get myself a bootleg Gilgamesh there out of the shop. But other than that, like I said, it's just a bunch of bonuses and top-up rewards. Nothing really too special happened with Thanksgiving. But hopefully we get some really good Christmas events. So here is the Pantheon gameplay mode. And this is my favorite labyrinth style gameplay mode in the history of gachadom. If you wanna know like the worst one, maybe not worst, one that I don't like a lot is like Alchemy Stars because it's just so tedious and time consuming. But this one on the other side of the spectrum is definitely my favorite. One thing I like about this mode is the fact that there's just so many ways to power up your team, right? When you play idle games, you have a tendency of kind of throwing your team against brick walls every single day because in an idle game, you'll be stuck on the same stage for like days and then finally you'll blow through like 2 or 3 and then you go right back to the wall. In this gameplay mode, you really get a feeling of power because they just completely overpower you in this gameplay mode, right? So the first way you can power up your squad is through wisdom and bonus. And basically what this does is that if you get a bunch of wisdom tokens, you can see in the final challenge against the God of Time, increase mage and support damage, or on the flip side, bravery in the final battle against Kronos, increase tank and fighter damage. And there's a few other bonuses here as well. I'm gonna go for wisdom. So that's one way that you can power up your team by collecting these little wisdom tokens. And there are some pieces of gear that depending on the breakdown on how much wisdom and how much bravery you have will also give you bonuses, and I'll try to show you what that looks like live. I'm running like a real basic team. Like I said, I'm not taking this game super meta heavy. I'm rocking Athena, which would make Smite's Athena very proud. She's an extremely good unit. I already showed you Crooked Foot Zeus. We have Artemis here. We have Wannabe Sasuke, who is I just lost Wannabe Sasuke, and then I have Bootleg Gilgamesh as my team here. And I'm just like, it's just a really basic single mono team, nothing too special. Now, just like in all Labyrinth modes, you have the ability every single time you defeat an encounter to get yourself some relics here. Now, one thing I've noticed, and I haven't seen it documented anywhere, and it probably has been documented and I just completely didn't read it, but it seems as if in this game, if you go for relics that require a set, right? So this is a support set. So I'm gonna need another form of this medicine to complete the set to get the bonus. It seems as if the game increases the drop rate of that set bonus. So if you take, if you try to get a complete set, your odds go up as you get the set bonus pieces. Does that make sense? It looks like your drop rates increase when you go for support items there. All right, so the next thing here, we have this little fortune teller bonus. So you can see here also have these mithril coins. These can be used to buy things out of the shop or to buy random bonuses. And I always buy everything. So it looks like I got some chest fragments and also have some Pantheon badges there. Collect my mithril coins, go into another challenge, completely decimate them with the power of Zeus. You love to see. Very, very nice. So let's check this one out. So here are some rare ones. Increased healing and shield effects. I'm gonna go for this one. Adventure Story Collection. For every event resolved, increase your health and attack 3 events max. So you wanna get that early. Go ahead and grab that. And you can see, like I said, it's the complete opposite of typical idle game gameplay. You are super overpowered in this gameplay mode. Like, my Zeus just completely destroys everything. Here we're gonna go for Heroes Chest. This is a very common piece of gear in most Labyrinth style modes. For every 1 uncommon relic, this will also increase your attack and defense up to a maximum of 5. Once again, that's a nice one to get. So this is one thing that I just kind of ran over a second ago, but here we are. You also have Temple of Blessing. So remember, we have this wisdom and you have this bravery. You have these mithril coins. You have relic gear, and you also have blessings as well. So this game really overpowers you. I'm gonna go for the Temple of Blessing. These are free, so you definitely wanna take them. There are some instances where you can buy it, but for here, they're free. We're gonna go for Poseidon here, who sends waves every 15 seconds, knocking back all enemies' heroes twice. So for most of the basic encounters, that's not really gonna matter, but when you fight Kronos at the end, that's gonna be a nice little helper there. Just look at Zeus go, dude. And so far, all of the art design for all of these characters have been really good. So check this out, the Specialist Stone. So when the difference between your bravery and wisdom is greater than equal to 10, reduce damage taken by 15%. Magic shield, after an enemy uses their ultimate. I don't really need anything shieldy. I'm gonna go for this ring just so I can kind of test out my theory that I think your drop rate improves when you get 1 set piece. The game really tries to help you complete your set. Here we are again with the Temple of Blessing. We're gonna go for another Poseidon, which will unlock another wave of this. So now, send a wave at the beginning of battle, dealing 50% of the target's magical damage. So you can continue to upgrade those blessings as well. Here you have the 3 goddesses. Like, this gameplay mode seems really, really easy right now. I bet you a hard mode is on the way, just like AFK Arena. I take the energy boost, but I've never had to take the health, and I've never had to take the revive. The entire time I've been playing the game, I have never once had to take those, because as you guys can see, you're pretty powerful. There goes the Poseidon wave. You saw it? Gotta look quick. Gotta look quick. All right, check it out. Reduce damage taken. In this gameplay mode, I kind of don't really care about damage taken or health or anything like that. I'll take it if I have to take it, but for here, it's really all about damage for me. So increases attack of ally heroes by 6%, because you're gonna see once you get to the very end with Kronos, it's really all about us doing as much damage as you possibly can. I'm gonna go ahead and take more wisdom. So now for my wisdom, I also have a little bit of lifesteal as well, plus 10%, thanks to all of the wisdom that I've been jumping on. So here is the Treasure of the Gods, and this is another place where those mithril coins come in handy. I don't have enough to do this elite, but I don't really care about this. Once again, when you see the last boss, you understand why I'm avoiding a lot of these. Like this right here, remove an enemy for 10 seconds. It sounds good, but it really isn't in this game's context. And here is that other piece of that support item set. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy that for 100. Maybe I shouldn't have. I don't think I should have actually did that, but that's okay. We're good to go. Let's keep moving. And like I said, the one thing I like about this labyrinth mode is that there's no lose condition, right? That's one thing that you're gonna see here in a second. There's no true lose condition, and it just goes, right? It just flows. In allies, reduce damage. So here is like a thing that I don't really like. All these things aren't very good for me right now. But you don't have to like decide which direction you want to go in. It's just a gameplay mode that's just very, very streamlined compared to other Labyrinth style modes. Here we're gonna go for an additional 100 mithril coins so we can be ready to buy things out of the shop soon. Go ahead and destroy you guys. Once again, Poseidon wave. Very, very nice. 2 Poseidon waves and a little bit of bootleg Gilgamesh. Offensive pattern, when using a front 2, back 3, I'm not doing that. I'm doing a front 3, back 2. King's Chronicles, for every battle 1, increase your attack and health. So right now I'm 17 out of 27 encounters, so I can still do that and still get some good bonuses out of that, I think. So we'll go for that one. Here we are once again, back to the fortune teller. The first one's free. Times 10 EXP reward at the very end. This one cost me 50. Mithril coins plus 150. That was a really good one. And this one cost me 100. An SSR fragment plus 5. So, hey, we'll take that. Couldn't see it, but don't worry about it. All right, so Temple of Blessing. I'm gonna go for Zeus here. Lightning strikes every 5 seconds to remove health equal to 5% of the enemy's current health. We'll activate that, and we'll go for that. All right. Nice little Poseidon waves, the lightning bolts. I couldn't tell if it was my Zeus's lightning or the Blessing's lightning. This is so late to get this mithril detector for an additional 20%. But I'm gonna go for that anyway because I don't care about defense, and I am technically running a Shadow Arc character with bootleg Gilgamesh because he's half, so he does get the bonuses, but I don't really need that. Poseidon wave. This one was a little try to compete a little bit. Tried to, didn't. Increases damage dealt to backline heroes. I'll just take the energy bonus. Once again, you'll see what I mean here in a second, why I don't really care too much about that. I'm gonna go for, instead of doing the random relic, I'm gonna go for even more mithril coins. So now I got a ton of mithril coins. So now, let's see. Do I wanna do a 2-star Zeus, or do I wanna do, I'm gonna go for this one. So Hermes here, attack speed plus 15% to your ally heroes for 15 seconds. If I upgrade it, it also increases the dodge of my frontline heroes by 20%. Maybe I didn't need that. This is all gonna make sense in a second, why I'm trying to avoid defensive-minded relics. All right, so it's a little late to start building a set. So I'm 24 out of 27 encounters, so this mode is almost over. It increases my attack, but it also decreases my health. You know what, I am gonna go for it because it does give me attack. Go ahead and boost up our energy here, max that out. And you get one final store to buy and like drain all your mithril coins. So let's see Hela. I don't care. Ooh, I do kind of care about this charging staff. Increases backline heroes attack by 8% and their attack energy restoration by 6. Only costs 150. I'll grab that. Here, let's see. Increases your, ooh, very nice. So duration plus 5 and an additional 15% attack, which is really good. Do I want to go for Zeus? I forgot which one. I forgot what they do. I'm gonna go for an additional wave, deals 100% target magical damage to enemies knocked to the edge of the battlefield. Okay, good. So now we're basically at the very end. I still have 100. I'll just go ahead and buy this. This gives a bootleg Gilgamesh a little bit of lifesteal. Why not? So here we are. So like I said before, there is no such thing as a lose condition in this labyrinth mode. If you played AFK Arena, there are times where you just can't win. You can't complete it. Here is just a damage run. That's it. And so far, he hasn't really like impressed me with the amount of damage he does back to my team. So I completely avoid trying to get health and defense stuff, and I just go offense. Just pure offense. Because as you guys can see, trying to just do as much damage as you possibly can. And you can see I've like lost no HP. So I'm like, what's the point of taking any HP and defense related relics in this gameplay mode at all? Because all of the encounters are very easy, and then when you fight Kronos, it's all about damage, right? Now, like I said, I bet you they're already working on a hard mode to this, so what I'm saying now might not apply in the future, but for right now, it applies. So there you go. Done and done. Just like in all other Labyrinth modes and all other games, it resets every 2 days. So in 8 hours, this will reset, then I'll have 2 hours in order to do it. And I usually just knock it out the same day it resets. And that's something I don't typically do with Labyrinth modes because eventually they just kind of get tedious for me. But so far, and like I said, I've been playing this game every single day since launch. So far, it hasn't been tedious to me at all to knock out those little Labyrinth modes. Other than that, what's on the banner right now? You got Cassandra Nuwa, and then you can always put this person here. You can always like, it's kind of like a wish list, but not as good. But I don't really need Nuwa. She is blue and green, blue. I'm not really working on those. What is the current color? I don't need that at all. Another thing I really like about this game, outside of the Pantheon mode, is the Divine Chronicles mode, because a lot of idle games, once again, run into this position where idle games are so reliant on having a lot of duplicates that it's really hard to kind of adjust your team. Because if a new character is dropped in a banner, you need like 10 copies of that character in order for them to be worth anything. So that's kind of like the bad part about idle games, is that you really kind of get stuck into one team. This gameplay mode, however, forces you to use a single color type. So at least you get to kind of play with other characters. So this is all shadow. So I can do gameplay related to just all my shadow units and actually kind of, you know, just switch it up a little bit. I like that. Like it a lot. So that's my shadow team. And then we go over here. I think these are what they're called, guardians, I believe. I don't really have a great guardian team. But I just love the fact that I get to switch it up and just use different units every now and then. Dude, can you take some life bars away? Break this stupid shield. Oh my goodness. All right, well, hold on. There we go. We're good. And just like in all idle games, doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile, winning is winning. Shout out to Vin Diesel. And there you go. And then last but not least, a little nature squad. What do you want here? Oh, some free bonuses. We'll take it. Absolutely take it. And then here is my little green nature team as well. These are kind of my favorite, like, design-wise, but I just don't really have a lot of duplicates for them at the moment. I haven't really been trying either. I haven't really been trying, truth be told. I've been saving a lot of my currency at the moment. You can see right now I'm at, what, 88K diamonds. I'm still free to play, by the way. But eventually I'll kind of go ham on one of these banners. I'm just not really interested in these units at the moment. Like I said, I'm not really min-maxing. I'm just kind of just enjoying myself, taking my time, enjoying life. But there you go. That is a nice little look at Mythic Heroes. I'll probably be back to kind of talk about the Christmas event, you know, to see what's kind of going on there. Hopefully we get some unique Christmas bosses or something like that. Because like I said, the Thanksgiving event was just kind of just like a bunch of bonuses, which I'm not mad about. I'll take freebies. But hopefully we'll get some new characters, some costumes, some Christmas themed costumes and things of that nature when that comes. But that is gonna do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again, a nice little look at Mythic Heroes. One of my favorite idle games of all time? I guess so. All right, guys, I am out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.